The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel is both interesting and thought-provoking. It gives a new perspective on a subject that affects everyone. Reading this book is a great idea if you need help with your money or just want to understand how it works better. Before we begin, please make sure you subscribe to our channel so you can see more. As far as dealing money goes, being polite is more important than being smart. It's also hard to teach behavior. Let's be honest, not all of us make financial choices based on spreadsheets alone. Instead, we make them while eating dinner or having a business meeting. When our personal histories, unique worldviews, egos and pride, marketing influences, and strange motives all come together in these places, they make a story that speaks to us. It's mostly because we're still learning how to play this game that we all use money in strange ways. Anything that seems a little strange to you might make perfect sense to me. Hey, no one's crazy. Everyone makes choices that make sense to them at the time because they are based on their own experiences. Have you ever thought about how chance and luck affect our ability to make money? Isn't it a fun game? If we want to know how successful someone or ourselves is with money, it's not as easy as it might seem. The less likely it is that you can use the lessons from an extreme event in your own life, the more likely it was that it was caused by extreme luck or danger. Setting up your funds so that a bad choice or missed goal won't bankrupt you is key to overcoming failure. This will let you keep trying until the cards fall in your favor. There is always more. When the goal is always changing, it can be hard to keep track of the money. Your family shouldn't put you down. Do not mix up enough and too little. Do not forget that some things are too important to risk, even if the reward is big. This is a great example of the power of compounding. The earlier you start saving, the longer your money has to grow in value. The way to get rich and keep it that way: keeping your wealth doesn't require brave actions. Instead, it requires modesty and a healthy dose of fear, which serves as a steady reminder that things can change quickly. People who read it should be humble and understand that luck plays a part in their success, and that past successes don't promise future ones. The best way to make more money isn't to look for the biggest returns. It's important to get good results over a long period of time, even and especially when things are going badly. To be cautious, you have to stay away from some risks. You can stay in the game with a margin of safety because it raises your chances of winning at a certain amount of risk. It's smart because the bigger your safety net, the less of an edge you need to win the race. Having a barbell personality means that you are positive about the future but aware of any problems that might come up. Tails for ahead. I've learned that business and trading work in a lot of interesting ways. When it comes to money, the long tails or the very ends of a range of results are very important. This is where a very small number of events can explain most of the results. Think about this situation. Most openly traded companies fail, some do well, and a very small number become huge successes that make the stock market very profitable. If you believe that everything in business, trading, and finance is based on tails, then it makes sense that many things would go wrong, break, fail, and fall. Every little thing is part of the game. Freedom. More often than any of the objective conditions of life we've looked at, enjoying the amazing feeling of being in charge of your own life can bring you happiness and health. Is there anything better than being able to choose what to do with your life? A nice way to look at the man in the car problem. That's pretty funny, right? We often see ourselves trying to get rich to get other people's praise and admiration. Even more surprising is the fact that we might not be impressing the people we want to. It's not that they don't value money, believe me. To put it simply, they are too busy using our successes to further their own goals of being liked and admired. It's something, right? Wealth. It's not what you can see. To get rich, you have to carefully hide things like gems that you can use later. What's important is the promise it holds, not just what you can buy right now. It gives you the freedom to choose, the ability to change, and the chance to get richer so you can buy something big later. Remember that looks can be deceptive. Some people are quiet but have a lot of money hidden away, while others are showy but about to go bankrupt. So keep this in mind the next time you're judging someone else's success or setting your own goals. Save your money. Increasing the amount you save is the most important thing you can do to get rich. Income and investment gains are less important. What do you know? You have the power to do that. Yes, the money you make from investments can really make you rich. Nevertheless, buying always comes with a certain amount of risk. The markets won't always work together, and the ways things are done now might not work forever. Isn't it kind of like a betting game? Know this secret. When you learn to be happy with less money, there may be a gap between what you have and what you want. It's kind of like getting a raise in that it's easier and gives you more power. Think of your money as a safety net. There will always be things that go wrong in life, but if you've been saving, you'll be ready for anything. If you don't manage your time, life will force you to deal with whatever comes your way. You can wait for those great opportunities to come up, though, if you're a little open to them. It looks like a tax break for saves that can't be seen. If you have the freedom to do so, you can wait for the best opportunities in your job and finances. You'll be better prepared to learn new skills when you need to. You won't have to go after competitors who are better than you. You'll have the freedom to find your interest and area of expertise at your own pace. Pretty good benefits pretty good. Choosing a smart plan is more reliable and it will work out in the end. This is especially true for how you handle your money. Those smart investors who stick to plans that are only slightly flawed, they do have a secret tool. Their success is mostly due to how hard they work at these strategies. It's not really a free lunch. Market instability shouldn't be seen as a scary fine, but as a helpful toll gate. The small shift in how you think can really help you stay strong and let investing work its magic. You have to admit that it's interesting how different people can see the same situation. In the end, it's all about how you see things. If buyers have different goals and timeframes, which they always do across all asset classes, an amount that one person thinks is ridiculous may seem perfectly reasonable to another. This is because each trader takes a number of factors into account. Have you ever thought about how bubbles form? It happens when people are so interested in making quick money that they bring in a lot of it. Because of this, buyers will focus less on the long term and more on the short term. This is where bubbles can get really messy. Long-term investors can usually play a whole different game, start to follow the lead of those short-term trades at that point. If you are ready to try anything, when you really want something to be true, you are more likely to accept a story that makes you think it might be true. The way people act is very interesting. It makes sense that each of us has some gaps in our understanding because we all see the world in different ways. Don't worry though, our minds are very good at finishing stories and filling in the blanks even when we're not aware of it. Do not forget this. Everything's a part of the learning process. In conclusion, The Psychology of Money gives a thorough look at the complicated web of factors that affect the decisions we make about money. The book takes a deep look at the ideas of success and wealth, talking about everything from the unpredictable effects of risk and luck to the undeniable benefits of saving and compounding. It shows how important managing your behavior is for your financial health and encourages you to stop thinking about getting rich and start thinking about keeping your money. In addition to teaching me more about money, this book has given me new insights into people and how they think about success and wealth. Subscribe to our channel now to watch more videos like this.